Good day, everybody, and welcome to the course Leadership Transition. My name is Frederick Eze, and in this course, I will be taking you through the leadership transition process, where it enables you to start leading teams or projects as a new um, team or project leader, or someone who will start managing a new team. And for those who are already involved in managing or leading, you can also learn a lot from this course that you can use to improve your leadership as well as management skills. So, what are we going to learn? What can we expect from this course? We will introduce this course and do a general description of what you should expect. But before we do that, we would like to kind of prepare your mind with some case studies, something that you can think around to show you how this course touches into at least 3 levels of people. So in this case, we've used fictional names that we would like to apply. People called Sarah, James, and John. So Sarah, if we take our case study 1, just shortly transitioned into management role 1 or 2 years ago, and she will be responsible for managing a group of 10 people who are working in different projects, and also she will be responsible for managing their development. However, even though Sarah has worked 1 or 2 years with these people and some of them, she still finds it difficult to, deal with certain people and how they behave, and also difficult with helping them grow in their various work as well as personal matters. And then she would like to be able to figure out how to help these people become better at what they do, get better performance, and they can develop personally and also in their career with time. In this way, she can also be a good manager. Therefore, what should Sarah consider doing? The second case scenario here, or study, looks at James. James has worked as a hardware design engineer for 4 years, and recently his manager approached him with an opportunity to become a team lead or leader for a project. This means James will now be responsible for a team of 6 to 12 people, depending on how people come and go in the project and what is needed to be done. And this will go for the next 3 years at least. And James, now wondering, okay, I'm going to start a new role leading people instead of just doing my own design work as I used to be as a design engineer. What should James consider doing? And the third case looks at John, who has been a PhD researcher, but is now really considering to explore what it means to start a new career or role in leading or managing projects or people or together. And in order to make that transition, he doesn't just want to start jumping into applying for roles, but he would like to understand a bit of leadership and management to start also getting the feeling for himself. In this case, what should John do or consider doing? And these are the 3 different levels of cases that when you think about, have this in mind and ask the question, what are the similarities in these cases, as well as what should each one of them do? Then that more or less takes us or brings into concept what you will learn in this course at the end. In this course, we would look at defining leadership and transition, and also what leadership transition mean. We would also differentiate or teach you, or you will learn how to differentiate between leading and managing. They are very similar, but they also have their differences. Also, you will learn a bit about hard skills and soft skills, what they are, and how useful are they for leading and managing. We will also look at technical roles and management roles, what really differentiates both, as well as people management and project management, differentiating both as well. We will dive into the importance of understanding yourself in leading others and look into things like personality tests, the iceberg model, and other things that helps you as a leader to first look into yourself, because you simply cannot lead others if you first cannot lead or understand yourself. In that way, you can then go further to understand how to manage behaviors of other people. And when you're able to understand how this works, then you can look into what different leadership styles are to see for yourself where, based on your behavior and other things, where you would like to fall into. But also that depends on the readiness level of both yourself as well as your team members or the people you will be working with. It's important to know where people fall when you look at how ready they are at different stages of their career. And it's also important to understand the impact of organizational structure, values, culture in leading others, or how you lead others. It's also important to understand role clarity when you lead others and what that brings to the team and to your leadership ability. It's also important to know that teams, when they go through a project or target goal, they go through certain development stages where they first form the team, they go through some storms, experience some issues, and then start understanding each other, then start performing better, and then at some point the team need to go to other projects after completion. And then of course, things like how do you develop or coach people in your team when you work together. And these are important things that helps you understand project management within this course and in brief. So to do that, we've split the course into 4 modules, at least, where first of all, we introduce you to leadership and transition. Secondly, we then talk about understanding yourself, or what we call man, know thyself. And then we go into different leadership styles and managing behaviors. And finally, we will look at actually what helps you start immediately leading and managing teams and projects. So thank you for listening, and we will continue with this course in the other videos.